Hey guys, it's Doc, and today I'm going to talk to you about pruning roses and knockout roses without actually cutting them. So hold on. Hey guys, this year we're redoing our yard. If you know anything about what we're doing here, we planted knockout roses out back, and the knockout roses are growing kind of funny and weird. And I also have some long stem roses up further. I'm going to show you. The wife said, hey, you need to prune those knockout roses. Well, I don't want to cut the knockout roses because I want them to get big, but I do want them. Show you something that's going on. My sunlight is over here, and so the roses are growing away from the fence towards the sunlight that's coming across. And let me show you what's going on. So you can see that this rose bush is leaning this way, and they're all pointing and leaning this way. And what I'm doing is, with my small thin rebar that I buy, I've already done this one. You can see that it's more upright, and because it's more upright, I just use a little bit of twine and rebar. I've already done these over here. You can see they look more upright. And so let me show you how I do it real quick. It's pretty simple. So I've already pounded a piece of rebar at the back of that rose bush. Maybe you can see. I'll show you on another one. Oh, you can see it over there. Here, let me zoom in. So you can see that rebar right there. Now that rebar right there is just about even with the rose bush, so I don't have to redo it next year. So let me show you how I do this bush real quick. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some twine, and I usually go with the twine 1.5, so 1.5 arm length. I'm going to go to the back of it, and I'm going to tie it. I'm going to tie it in here just one side, probably about halfway down on the bush. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to bring this top section in tight. I want to go lower and just bring the lower section in just a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under the main branches here, keeping a little tension on my cord, push them up just a little bit, and then I'm going to come in back. I'm going to tie this off. Like I said, I don't want it to get too tight because I want the sun to get in there, and I may have gotten that one a little too tight. Yeah. I want it to look still natural. So I want it to look still natural, but what I want to do is I want to support that bush and sort of bring it in. Now I can go back in another week or two and I can tighten that cord up a little bit. I'm trying to get them a little bit higher away from my grass because I'm having trouble trimming under here. I was about to trim, I just cut the grass. So let me show you one more up close. All right, so there's a great example of one of these knockouts that's just really growing towards the sun over this way, and I need to bring this thing up. So let me show you from this angle. I think that's a little bit better angle to show you from. Let me do it on that one. Again, 1 and about 1/2, maybe 2. I'm going to just do a simple, about halfway down the bush, just double overhand knot here, come in low, about halfway, gently raise these up, gently raise them. Of course I got bees all around me now. And so now you can see that I've sort of brought that up. Now if I want them, I will probably go back later on and I will bring it back further, but I don't want to compress it because I want the sun to get in there, but I do want to bring it back some. So I may bring it back more a little bit. This may not be beautiful right now, but it's like everything else. You got to get, when you prune a tree, initially it's going to look a little bit ugly, but eventually it gets pretty. It's the same thing here. We're going to have to bring this up. Don't get stung by the bees. And now I'm just going to pull it up. Pull it up. If I have any I want to get sun, I can let them go through and get sun. That I might let go through and get some sun over here. So the whole point of this is I really don't want to prune the bushes. I don't want to make them smaller. what I want to do is I want them to go upright. I want to train them, and that's what these rods, I call them training rods. It's that thin rebar that costs about $1 or something at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's the 48-inch rod, not the small one, the long 48. Hammer it down on the ground, and that's it. Hey guys, and while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and show you. I did these a week and a half ago, I think. Same thing. Now this is on the other side of the yard, so the trees are all leaning over this way. And you can see I've had these tied up with rebar. And you can see how they look, because we've got them. We want this to be vertical. If that's kind of the theme we're going with here, although we do want it to spread out, but we don't want them leaning out this way. So you can see, I mean, it looks pretty decent. If you saw these before, they were all down low. They're all hanging over here into the grass. Now I've got them upright, and I'm training them to grow more upright. Yes, they'll still have side shoots. They'll fill in. And if I need to, if I feel like this is too compressed in here, I can just go in and I can lower this a little bit. And I can give it some more room to breathe. I can just lower that a little bit and give it more room to breathe. So that's the nice thing about this. With that one string, I can just go up and down, open it and close it as I need to. So anyways, guys, I also do this on my long stem roses. I do it on any plant that I need help with. My dog constantly jumps on the trees. So I use rebar everywhere. I love it. Doc, how you do it? This is how you prune your trees prune your rose bushes without actually cutting them. Talk to you later.